Hey Sagittarius. I just pulled cards for you, and honestly what came through is absolutely wild. I need to share this with you because the energy around your love situation right now is incredibly intense and there is so much happening beneath the surface that you might not even be fully aware of yet. So, I am sitting here with your cards spread out in front of me, and the first thing that jumped out at me was the Five of Cups. Someone in your world is dealing with some serious grief and regret right now. Like they are sitting there staring at what they lost and it is eating them alive. This person cannot stop thinking about what went wrong between you two. They are replaying conversations in their head at 3 in the morning. They are looking at old photos. They are torturing themselves with all the what ifs and should haves. The thing is, they are so focused on what they messed up that they cannot even see what is still possible yet. But that is coming. Trust me, that is coming. Then I pulled the Ten of Wands and oh my goodness, this explains so much about why things got chaotic in the first place. This person has been carrying way too much on their shoulders. They have been overwhelmed by responsibilities and pressure and stress, and they did not know how to handle it. They probably pushed you away or created distance because they felt like they were drowning and did not want to drag you down with them. Or maybe they just did not have the emotional capacity to show up for the connection properly. But here is what is interesting about this card appearing now. It is showing me that they are starting to realize they do not have to carry all of this alone. They are beginning to understand that pushing away the one person who actually cared about them was maybe the dumbest thing they could have done. Now the Seven of Cups comes in and this is where it gets really fascinating. This person has been living in fantasy land for a while. They have been confused about what they actually want. There have been other options or distractions or illusions that they have been chasing. Maybe they thought the grass was greener somewhere else. Maybe they convinced themselves they wanted something different. But you know what happens with the Seven of Cups energy. Eventually all those illusions start to fade and you see clearly what was real the whole time. And that is exactly what is happening for this person right now. All those other options they thought they wanted are starting to lose their shine. The fantasy is crumbling and they are seeing you for who you really are and what you really meant to them. Justice showed up and I have to tell you, this card does not mess around. This is karmic balance coming into play. Everything that happened between you two is being weighed on cosmic scales right now. If this person hurt you or treated you unfairly or took you for granted, they are feeling the consequences of that now. But justice is not just about punishment. It is about things being made right. It is about truth coming to light. It is about fairness being restored. So if you were the one who showed up with integrity and authenticity and real love, that is going to be recognized and honored. The universe sees what you brought to the table and it sees what they did or did not bring. And there is a balancing happening. Then I pulled the Nine of Wands, and this tells me something important about where you are in all of this. You have been through it. You have been hurt and disappointed and you have built up some walls to protect yourself. You are standing guard over your heart and honestly I do not blame you one bit. You have every right to be cautious. But here is what this card is also saying. You are still standing. You are still here. You are bruised but not broken. And deep down there is still a part of you that has not completely given up on this connection. You are just being smart about it now. You are not going to let someone waltz back into your life without proving they have changed. The High Priestess came through next and she is bringing in this really powerful intuitive energy. Your gut has been telling you things about this situation that maybe your logical mind tried to talk you out of. You have sensed that this person still has feelings for you even when they were not showing it. You have known on some level that this story was not over. The High Priestess is validating that intuition. She is saying, trust what you know in your bones. There are secrets and hidden emotions that are going to come to surface soon. This person has been keeping their real feelings buried, but that is not sustainable. The truth always finds its way out and the High Priestess is the guardian of those truths. Now Ace of Pentacles shows up and this is where things start to shift from emotional chaos into something real and tangible. This card is about new beginnings in the material world. It is about solid offers and real commitments and practical action. So we are not just talking about someone having feelings anymore. We are talking about someone who is ready to do something about those feelings. They want to build something real with you. They want to offer you something substantial. This could manifest as them reaching out with a genuine proposal for reconciliation. It could be them wanting to commit in a way they never did before. The Ace of Pentacles does not play games. It shows up when someone is ready to put their money where their mouth is, so to speak. The Four of Pentacles appears, and initially this might seem like a concerning card because it can represent someone being closed off or holding on to things too tightly. But in this context I am reading it as this person realizing what they have been holding on to that does not serve them anymore. They have been clinging to pride or fear or old patterns or maybe even other connections that were not right. And they are starting to understand that by holding on to the wrong things they lost the right thing. There is also an energy here of them wanting to hold on to you now. Like once they get another chance they are not going to take it for granted. They are going to be possessive in a healthy way. They are going to value and protect what you have together. Three of Pentacles comes in with this beautiful collaborative energy. This card is about teamwork and building something together and combining skills and efforts toward a common goal. After all the chaos and confusion and separation, there is potential here for you two to come together and actually create something stable and lasting. But it requires both people showing up and doing the work. It requires communication and cooperation and a willingness to learn from past mistakes. The Three of Pentacles is telling me that if reconciliation happens, it is not going to be the same dynamic as before. It is going to be more mature and more balanced. You will both need to contribute and both need to be committed to making it work. Then the final card I pulled is the King of Cups, and honestly this is such a hopeful note to end on. The King of Cups represents emotional maturity and mastery over feelings. This is someone who has done the inner work and can now show up in a balanced and healthy way emotionally. So either this person is growing into their King of Cups energy, or there is a King of Cups person involved in your situation who has deep feelings for you. This king does not play hot and cold. He does not run from his emotions. He knows what he feels and he is not afraid to express it in a mature and respectful way. If this is the person from the earlier cards having their redemption arc, this shows they are capable of real growth and transformation. Let me bring all of this together for you because the story the cards are telling is pretty clear. Someone in your world is going through a major realization right now. They have been carrying too much weight and chasing illusions, and they pushed away something real in the process. Now they are sitting in their regret looking at the mess they made. But consciousness is dawning. They are starting to see through the fantasies and confusion. They are recognizing what they lost when they lost you. The universe is bringing justice into this situation, which means whatever needs to be balanced will be balanced. Truth is coming out. Hidden feelings are surfacing. And this person is moving from a place of emotional chaos and confusion into a more mature and grounded energy. They want to offer you something real. They want to build something with you. They are realizing they need to stop holding on to the wrong things and start cherishing the right thing. You have been protecting yourself, and that is completely valid after everything you have been through. But your intuition has been telling you this was not over, and your intuition was right. There is movement happening in the unseen realms that is about to become very visible. Now I want to be real with you about something. Just because someone realizes they messed up and wants another chance does not automatically mean you have to give it to them. The Nine of Wands in your energy tells me you are stronger and wiser now. You know your worth. The question is not just whether they want to come back. The question is whether they have actually done the work to deserve a place in your life again. Can they show up as that King of Cups energy? Are they willing to put in the effort that the Three of Pentacles requires? The Ace of Pentacles suggests they are ready to make a real offer, but actions speak louder than words. If someone reaches out and wants to reconcile, pay attention to what they are actually offering you. Is it just pretty words and apologies, or are they backing it up with changed behavior and consistent effort? Are they willing to work with you to build something better than what you had before? I am also getting that some of you might be feeling conflicted right now. Part of you wants to protect your heart and part of you still cares about this person. That is completely normal. You do not have to have it all figured out. You can take your time. You can set boundaries. You can require proof of change before you fully open up again. The High Priestess encourages you to trust your inner knowing. You will feel in your gut whether this person is genuine or not. You will sense whether the energy has truly shifted. For some of you, this reconciliation energy is absolutely going to manifest. The cards are showing a strong likelihood of this person reaching out and wanting to make things right. They cannot keep living with the regret, and they cannot keep pretending they do not have feelings for you. The pressure is building and something has got to give. When they do reach out, remember that you hold the power here. You get to decide what you will and will not accept. You get to set the terms for how things move forward if they move forward at all. For others of you, there might be a different person coming in with this King of Cups energy. Someone more emotionally mature and ready for something real. Either way, the energy around your love life is shifting from chaos and confusion into something more stable and grounded. You have been through the storm and you are coming out stronger on the other side. I also want to mention that the combination of the Seven of Cups clearing and Justice coming in suggests that any deception or unclear situations are going to be resolved. If there has been any third-party involvement, or if someone has been playing games, or if you have been unsure about where you stand, clarity is coming. The truth cannot hide anymore. You are going to know exactly where this person stands and what their intentions are. The Pentacles cards showing up so strong in this reading tells me that this is not just about feelings and emotions anymore. There is a desire for something tangible and lasting. Someone wants to move from the realm of possibility into the realm of reality. They want to create stability with you. They want to invest in a future together. After all the emotional turbulence and mental confusion, we are finally getting into practical earth energy where things can actually be built. If you are wondering about timing, I cannot give you specific dates, but I will say this. The energy feels active and present. The wheels are already in motion. This person is already in their feelings about you right now. The internal shift is already happening. The external manifestation of that shift, whether it is a conversation or a message or a gesture, is likely to follow pretty quickly. Things feel like they are building to a crescendo. I want you to know that regardless of what happens with this specific person or situation, you are moving into a really powerful phase. You have learned so much from whatever you have been through. You know yourself better. You know what you will and will not tolerate. You have developed discernment and boundaries. That is invaluable. Whether you choose to give someone another chance or whether you choose to move forward without them, you are doing so from a place of strength and wisdom. The chaos that has been swirling around your love life is starting to settle. The confusion is clearing. You are stepping into your power, and you are not willing to settle for less than you deserve anymore. That is incredibly attractive energy, and people can feel it. This person who has been wishy-washy or distant or confused is feeling the shift in you, and it is making them realize what they are about to lose permanently if they do not get their act together. So, here is what I would suggest. Stay grounded in your own energy. Keep focusing on yourself and your own growth. Do not sit around waiting for someone to get their stuff together. Live your life fully. Pursue your passions. Spend time with people who appreciate you. Work on your goals. When you are vibrating at that frequency of self-sufficiency and self-love, everything else falls into place. If this person is meant to come back into your life in a healthy way, they will. And if they are not, someone better will show up because you will be a magnet for the kind of love you actually deserve. Trust the process. Trust your intuition. Trust that the universe has your back and is orchestrating things for your highest good even when it does not feel like it. The Justice card promises that what is meant for you will find you and what is not meant for you will fall away. You cannot lose what is truly yours. I am seeing a lot of passion and intensity in this connection. This is not some casual thing for either of you. There are deep feelings involved. There is history. There is chemistry. But passion alone is not enough to sustain a relationship. There needs to be respect and communication and emotional maturity and consistent effort. The cards are showing potential for all of that to come together, but it is going to require both people being all in and doing the work. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around you over the coming days and weeks. The universe has a way of confirming things when you are on the right path. You might see repeated numbers or hear a song that reminds you of this person, or have dreams that give you insight. The High Priestess energy is strong, which means your psychic senses are heightened right now. You are more tuned in than usual to the subtle energies and undercurrents of your situation. One more thing I want to mention. The Ace of Pentacles can also represent a completely fresh start in love that has nothing to do with the past. So, if you have been feeling like maybe it is time to close the door on an old situation and open yourself up to something new, this card supports that too. New opportunities for real and stable love are available to you. You do not have to go backwards if moving forward feels better. Only you know what is right for your heart and your life. Whatever choice you make it from a place of self-respect and self-love. Make it because it aligns with your values and your vision for your future. Not because you are afraid of being alone or because you are holding on to who someone used to be instead of who they actually are now. You deserve someone who sees your worth and treats you accordingly. You deserve someone who is sure about you. You deserve consistency and honesty and genuine care. The cards are showing me that you have a lot of personal power in this situation. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are the creator of your reality, and you get to decide what you allow into your life. Use that power wisely. Set your standards high and do not compromise on the things that matter most to you. The right person will meet you where you are and will be willing to rise to the occasion. The wrong person will make excuses and keep disappointing you. Pay attention to patterns, not promises. I am really feeling like a major conversation or revelation is coming soon. Something that has been building under the surface is about to break through. Whether that is someone confessing their feelings or you having a moment of clarity about what you want or a situation resolving itself in a way that brings closure, something is shifting. Be prepared for intensity. Be prepared for honesty. Be prepared for things to change. And through it all, remember that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Every experience you have had has been preparing you for what is next. You are stronger and wiser and more amazing than you probably give yourself credit for. This reading is ultimately about you stepping into your power and recognizing your value. Yes, there is someone who is crazy about you, and yes, there is potential for reconciliation. But the real story here is about you becoming the person who knows they deserve great love and will not settle for anything less. All right, Sagittarius, that is what I am getting from your cards today. I hope this resonates with you and gives you some clarity about what is happening in your love life right now. Trust yourself and trust the process. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should.